Hello, all of my beautiful Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign friends. My name is LaChon with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your June 2018 Love and Romance reading. As always, I would like to say thank you so much to all of those who have thumbs up and liked my videos. Thank you to all of those who have commented and shared my videos. Thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. I appreciate the support from you all very, very much. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. For those of you who have been trying to book a reading through my website, but were having difficulties, there was a glitch, but it has been resolved. So again, you can go ahead and check out my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com, in order to book a reading with me. You can go to the readings page, and under that page, there's a full list of all the available readings that I have now, as well as links directly below each reading to book your reading right there. So please check that out. Also, if you have iPhone or an iPad, that is iOS, you can also contact me through the Instant Go app. So the Instant Go app is free, and the link to contact me through Instant Go is www.instantgo.com/powerlifehypnosis. Both links are in the description box below, so you can go ahead and check that out. And through Instant Go, I do phone readings, and I also do text messages and video chats. So again, go ahead and check that out. And now you can also book a future partner reading with me directly through the description box below. So if you, Scorpio, are single and you would like to know who your future long-term romantic partner is, including details such as when and where you'll meet your partner, what your partner will look like, how to recognize him or her, as well as align yourself with your future partner and the ideal relationship of your dreams. So again, you can book a future partner reading with me directly through the description box below. So go ahead and check that out. Also, you can book an extended future partner reading with me, as well as a 10, 20, or 30-minute private reading. These are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. If they do not resonate with you, please check your moon and rising sign videos, as those messages may. You can also check your Venus sign video as well. And if these messages do resonate, please check your moon, sun, and rising sign videos in order to gain a more complete picture of your love and romantic relationships during the June 2018 month. And you can also, again, check your Venus sign. And if you like, if you're feeling frisky, I guess you could check your significant other or your love interests reading as well, so you can cross watch those. Alrighty, so my lovely Scorpio friends, let's go ahead and get started on your reading. Excuse me, I'm gonna move my phone out of the way for a second. So Scorpios, I have here two cards for your overall energy regarding your love life during the month of June, and I actually got some new cards that I'm really excited about. So I'm going to go into the new cards first for your first prediction. So now, instead of two predictions, I have three. So I'll go ahead and go into your first, your second, and your third set of predictions, and then I will go ahead and get into your guidance. So my lovely Scorpios, my fellow water signs, I love Scorpios. You guys know I love Scorpios. You guys are great friends to me. My mom's a Scorpio too, and I'm a Cancer, so you know, Cancers and Scorpios, we're like two peas in a pod. All right, Scorpios, so let me go ahead and go into your theme here. So for the theme of your love life during the June 2018 month, Scorpions, I see here the first card that I got here was let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold. Why do I always do that? I say unfold unnaturally. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And I have pay attention to the red flags, you guys. As I was shuffling the deck, the release your ex card did pop out of the deck. So some of you are in need of releasing your ex. So I believe that card says something like the time has come to release, you know, negative energy from your love life. So regardless of if this is a person, a place, or a thing, some of you are having the need to release something toxic or release something challenging during the month of June. But again, I have let go of control issues regarding the theme. And again, pay attention to the red flags. These signs are cautioning you. So taking these two cards together, Scorpios, I see here that many of you may need to let go of control issues. So you may be wanting to control your romantic relationships during the month of June, or you may be wanting to control the outcome of the relationship or the occurrences that take place in the relationship. But again, this is saying to let go of control issues, let go of the need to control, allow the situation to unfold unnaturally. I'm hearing some of you may feel out of control. Some of you may feel uncomfortable because you may not feel as though, again, you have control over the situation. For those of you who really do like, you know, to have control of your situation, no judgment, just saying. For those of you who like to control the situation, it may be uncomfortable not having this control, which is, you know, that makes sense in any situation. But particular regarding your love life in the month of June, even though you may have discomfort because the situation is not totally under your control. I just saw 5:55 on the clock, meaning big changes, very big changes are going to be coming to you during the month of June. 6:03 on the clock. So that stands for happiness, harmony, joy that is going to occur regarding moving forward, regarding transitions, regarding progressing in your love life in some way, shape, or form. So okay, let's go into this. So again, we have letting go of control issues. So even if you feel as though you like to control the nature of relationships or how things go, or you feel as though you're usually in control, you know, sometimes even though it's scary to not have control over situations, it is okay to allow situations to unfold. And also letting go of the need to control and letting go of having control over situations teaches us how to go with the flow as well. So that is good energy. So again, let go of any control issues that you may be having. Allow the situation to unfold. You don't need to interfere. Okay, what I'm just hearing in my my inner ear is if you are in a sticky and meshed relationship, it may be useful to repeat the mantra that I did not create this. I cannot control this, and it is not my job to fix it. So for some of you, that may be a good mantra to repeat during the month of June. I did not create this. I cannot control this. And it is not my job to fix this. So that is a message for maybe one or two of you, but that is something that I just heard from my guides. So again, pay attention to the red flags that are occurring within your love life. So some of you could be dealing with a significant other, or some of you could be dealing with a love interest, and you may be catching some red flags during the month of June, or you could have been catching red flags prior to the month of June. You know, whenever you watch this, it could be during this month or prior to. You could have been seeing red flags, which, you know, sometimes we miss these red flags. I know once there was somebody who was pursuing me who was a narcissist, and I remember that I would catch him in lies. You know, I would catch him in lies, but there would be small lies. For example, I asked him, you know, about his hobbies, and he said, "Oh, I'm going to school for this." And then when I asked him about it later, he said something like, "Oh no, I'm just learning about it." You know, and at the time, you know, I was young, I didn't know no better. But at the time, you know, I thought, that wasn't right. But, you know, I'm just going to let this, you know, let this situation ride out again. I didn't know no better. But, you know, because you, Scorpio, are in a position where you are being advised to, you know, look deeper in this situation. So you do have the ability to know better. So again, pay attention to the small things. So if you're catching any small lies or things that don't seem like they add up, or even if you are dealing with a particular individual and, you know, your intuition goes off saying something's not right, or your gut instinct says something's not right, or you just have a feeling that something is off, pay attention to that, because it is most likely that whatever you are feeling, experiencing, perceiving is correct. Pay attention to the red flags. If something doesn't feel right, it's likely that it's not. You know, if something feels off, it's likely that you are right. So let's move forward and we'll see how these energies play out as this reading progresses. Okay, so for your first prediction, I'm using my my new cards here that I'm excited about. So let me say, as I was shuffling the cards, this card popped out twice, and this is a card of a closed gate. And this says that fate has closed the gate, no more to return. So the first time this card popped out, I did put it back in the deck, and then it popped out again. Actually, yes, it did pop out again. So fate has closed the gate, no more is to return. So some of you, again, you're dealing with a situation where you have to let go of trying to control the situation. Even if this is trying to control the situation, of course, to your benefit, because why would anybody try to control the situation to their detriment? But so many of you may be trying to control a situation in order for these circumstances to play out in the way that you would like. For example, say you are a female and you have romantic feelings for a particular individual, but you have some trepidation about this situation, or you're feeling a little skittish, or your intuition is telling you that something is off with the situation. You may try to control the events that occur in order for them to work out again. So maybe somebody's not acting right. You may try to control what is going on so you get the outcome that you seek from them. You know, but again, this is saying that to let go of those control. I just saw 11:11 on the clock. So many of you guys are experiencing a lot of spiritual growth, you know, emotional growth, spiritual growth mainly, you know, a lot of transcendence, ascension. I feel like a lot of you, I just heard that a lot of you are going to really be seeing a bigger picture, or there may be a lot of healing, or a lot of very intuitive insight, some really strong insight. Some of you may be receiving some divine downloads, because you are Scorpio, so I know you guys are intuitive. So some of you may be experiencing some very divine downloads from spirit, from guides, from your from the universe, from your higher power regarding channeled information about your situation. So take note of that. If you do experience these divine downloads, I'm feeling as though some of you may get that, you know, in the morning time. I'm feeling like some of you may be getting these divine downloads in the early morning upon awakening, or in the evening time, especially if you like to stay up late. But this can happen at any time. But if you do, it could be a good idea to write these things down for some of you. If you do get these divine downloads, if you are able to, you know, hear messages through clairaudience, which is psychic hearing. So my lovely intuitive Scorpios, again, fate has closed this gate, no more is to return. So for some of you, there could be a situation where it could be that during the month of June, this door may be closed for you. For others of you, it could be that you were dealing with somebody and the door had been closed. So that is past tense. The door had been closed between you and this person may be coming back during the month of June. So I do see here some energy of somebody returning, and I'm seeing that very strongly. I did see that as I was shuffling the cards again. So we did have this closed gate card come out, but I did see some other cards regarding some reconciliation, and these cards came out again during this spread, so, or within this spread rather. So let's see how this plays out. So my Scorpios, my Scorpion friends, I have here on the bottom of the deck here, it looks like there's a situation where, okay, we have fidelity here as well as devotion. This is on the bottom of the deck. So it looks like there was a situation where, and also these cards came up during the Sagittarius reading. So if you are dealing with the Sagittarius, or if you have another sign, your moon, sun, rising, or Venus in Sagittarius, it could be of benefit to check out that reading as well. So Scorpios, I see a situation where either you or your significant other were very, so again, either you were or your significant other was very devoted to your connection. So it can either be you very devoted to your significant other or to your love interest, or this other individual was very loyal and devoted to you. But I see here a lot of fidelity, so trustworthiness, you know, true love. This person's committed to you, or you could have been committed to somebody, because this came up in the foundation situation. So it looks like, I'm feeling as though Scorpios, I'm just sensing that for a lot of you, this is you. You could have been in a situation where you were very loyal, where you know, were somebody who your significant other could trust, where there was a lot of devotion. You could have been very devoted, you know, monogamous with this person, honest with this person, putting in effort with this person in order to have a fulfilling relationship. So, you know, you could have had faith that there was going to be a you know, devotion between you two, or faith that this situation was going to work out, hope that the situation was going to work out, a lot of love, a lot of connection, you know. Again, you could have been putting out a lot of loving energy here to this other significant other. And this says this fidelity card says you are the only one your love chooses to be with. The devotion card says as well, this love anchors you together. Nothing can separate you. So again, I'm feeling as though for many of you, this was your foundation. You are very loyal. You were, you know, that you express fidelity. I don't know the right way to say that, but you know, practice fidelity, express fidelity. If anybody knows, you know, the correct way to say that, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. Okay, so there was a lot of fidelity, a lot of devotion, trustworthiness, loyalty in this situation. And I see here, okay. So let's go to the center card. Unfortunately, I'm seeing a situation where there could have been heartache because of a third-party situation. Okay. Heartache here because of, again, a third-party situation. Let's see how we can see this. Heartache because of triangle, a love triangle. So this says pain and distress will only come from this love. And this is a card, these are the cards in the center. So it was a heartache card here with the clarifier of third party. So this is telling me that many of you Scorpions, many of you Scorpios are in a situation where you may be experiencing some heartache. I'm seeing, of course, in my mind's eye, the Three of Swords in the Rider-Waite deck. So actually, no, I'm seeing the Three of Swords, and yes, it's the same in the Rider-Waite deck. No, I am seeing the Rider-Waite deck in my mind's eye. And this is a heart with 3 swords in it. So this is a heart of a third-party situation. That's the energy that I'm picking up here, the 3 of Hearts. So if any of you know tarot, so this is a heart of betrayal. This is a card of betrayal, or this is a combination here regarding this heartache and triangle card. Again, betrayal, heartache. So it looks like many of you may have been in a third party situation. So it could have been that you, Scorpio, you may have introduced a third party into this situation. Or I'm feeling as though for the majority of you, this can be that your significant other, your romantic interest, your love interest may have a third party or introduce a third party into this situation. Because again, I am seeing a situation here where there's a third party. So this heart card says pain and distress will only come from this love. Best protect your heart. So it's funny how this person words this on these cards. Best protect your heart. You best protect. No, but it is best. How about that? To protect your heart in this situation. Best protect yourself. Okay, so then we have triangle. A third party disrupts your love in form of work, in form of family, or in form of distraction, or a third party, another individual. So it looks like there's some heartache that will be experienced. So there's a theme of heartache here because, again, of a third party situation. So again, this can be a person, this can be somebody, you know, this can be the person who you're dealing with who is overly involved in their work, overly involved in their business, overly involved in hobbies, overly involved in something that is not you. Or they could have, you know, be putting something in between you. So, you know, the relationship is not as wonderful, as fulfilling as it can be, because there is another aspect being introduced into this relationship, whether it be another woman, another man, a family situation, a mother. I'm hearing a mother. I just heard a cousin too. So for some of you, it's a cousin that's, or your partner's cousin that may be interfering, sibling, a mother, a father, a friend even. For some of you, it could be a friend that is involved in this situation, but something is causing some challenging energy here, some kind of third party. For some of you, your significant other could be under the influences of, or under the influence of drugs or alcohol, or drugs and or alcohol, that can be interfering in this situation because, you know, unfortunately, drugs and alcohol, hard drugs and alcohol, you know, I don't really consider marijuana a drug, but, you know, hard drugs and alcohol, they do have the ability to disrupt relationships. Alcoholism, excessive alcohol drinking, and drugs, they can have the ability to disrupt romantic relationships. So this is a message that I'm getting to say to one or two of you who are engaging in excessive substance use and substance abuse with your significant other. It could be that some of you may have founded this connection and you may have felt as though, you know, introducing this substance into your relationship could have been exciting or bring fun to this situation. However, the unfortunate thing is drugs, hardcore drugs, you know, and alcohol, it does change our perception of things. It changes our way of perceiving things. We could act more impulsively. We can act in a way different than we would behave otherwise, which unfortunately can cause setbacks within a relationship. Even if we do not see that, or even if we do not perceive it as that, it does change our brain chemistry. It changes our neurotransmitters and how we perceive situations and things like that. So that's a message that I'm getting from one or two of you, where this triangle situation is a substance or something like that that can be interrupting the situation. I was a drug and alcohol counselor for a bit. That was actually my career before I decided to start my own business. So, okay. I also have here the cards of fondness and balance. So it says, this love is fair and balanced, creating harmony for a strong future. Okay. And then we have here fondness. And this says, tender, soft feelings exist between you. Gently honor the energy. So let's see. This love is fair and balanced, creating harmony for a strong future. So it's interesting because it looks like even though there was heartache in this situation because of this third party, whatever this is, it looks like there's still strong feelings in this situation. So you can have tender, soft feelings for this person, and this is saying to honor those feelings, acknowledge those feelings, even if you are having challenges in this situation. When I see your situation where, again, there let's see, this love is fair and balanced, creating harmony for a strong future. So I feel as though regarding this situation, this could be seeking balance within your life. So this could speak to this relationship. I just saw 2-3 on the clock. So that is major decisions, very major decisions, you know, could be bringing balance, could be major decisions regarding your relationship or your love life in order to move forward, in order to proceed. So I have here again, balance, is love is fair and balance. So for some of you, this could be seeking balance in your own life, engaging in activities that bring balance to your own life. So this could be, for example, distancing yourself from negative energy, distancing yourself from other individuals who lower your energy, distancing yourself from people, places, or things that no longer serve you, seeking balance, clearing negative energy. So for some of you, it could be a good idea during the month of June to take salt baths, or I just said this during the Sagittarius reading as well, salt baths, because that clears your negative energy. So sea salt in particular, or Epsom salt, could be a good idea to jump in the ocean. We're water signs, right? So it could be a good idea to jump in the ocean and let that salt water clear any negativity from you. If you have access to a beach, again, that's a good idea. So it looks like bringing balance to your life. This love is fair and balanced, creating harmony for a strong future. So it could be that for some of you, I'm hearing that this relationship or this connection, this individual could be in your life in order to teach you how to achieve balance in some kind of way. So that's for some of you. This person could be in your life to, again, teach you balance in some way, shape, or form, or teach you how to balance, for example, your work and life balance, to balance your love life and your professional life, something like that. But this person could be coming into your life to teach you how to balance in some way. So the interesting thing is, okay, again, I have here, so did I tell you guys this already? No, I haven't told you guys this already. I have here the choice card. Choice with reunion. So some of you may be choosing to reunite with a past love, reunite with somebody during the month of June, or somebody may attempt to reunite with you during the month of June, and you may make a decision to go one way or the other, because I had the choice card here initially and the reunion card as a clarifier. So you may make a choice to reunite with someone, or you may make a choice not to reunite with somebody. But I do see here there's a choice between the two. So whether it be two people, two options, you have a choice between the two. Your heart already whispers the answer, so you know what it is that you want to do. You know either who you want to be with, what direction you want to go, what to do. So listen to that. You know, your heart knows, your intuition knows what to do. So listen to what your internal guidance system is encouraging you to do. And this is in regard to some reunion. So second chances, getting back together is possible now. Keep an open heart. So if you feel like it is the best decision for you to reunite with somebody, say somebody returns to your life during the month of June, and you feel like it is the right decision for you to do that, you can go ahead and do that. If you feel as though it is not a good decision for you to do that, then, you know, go on about your merry little life. But I do see here the choice regarding the, the decision to, or regarding the ability to reunite with somebody or not. But again, I have your second chances in love. So this can be in many different ways. However this resonates with you, it looks like there's a decision for a second chance. Getting back together with somebody is possible now, so keep an open heart. And this is in particular because I do have here on the top of the deck this yes card. He will be back. Trust and know he will return. So I have a reunion card, and I have this card saying somebody's going to return. So if any of you are waiting for somebody to return, you know, for example, if you're in a twin flame situation, or however this resonates with you, if you're waiting for somebody to return, it looks like this person may return during the month of June. But I have here again, he will be back. Trust and know he will return. So some of you may be taking a chance on this individual who will return, or you may be taking a chance on an offer that is provided to you during the month of June. Roll the dice. This love is a game of chance. Playing for keeps is anyone's luck. So there may be a chance that you are going to take, or a chance, you know, you may be rolling the dice, taking a chance, presented with a chance opportunity or something like that regarding somebody coming back into your life during the month of June. So that's interesting. Okay, so again, I'm looking at this closed gate card. So for some of you, it could have been that the gate was closed in the past. But this is going to resonate in different ways because this is a general reading. All right, so let's go ahead and move forward into your second prediction here. So I may make this a two-part reading because I just saw that it's, you know, almost 30 minutes on the clock there. So we'll see how this goes. Alrighty, so Scorpios, I have here regarding your second prediction with my Lenormand cards, my Lenormand deck. First card I have here is the Rose. We have Dorothy here with the yellow brick road. This is the Rose. We have my adorable little pooch here with the dog card in the center, Ten of Hearts. We have here the Lady card here on the end. I apologize if you can hear whatever is going on outside. I don't know what that is, but not sure if you guys can hear that. Okay, so we also have here the Fox card on the top of the deck. I was guided to take the cards on the top and the bottom of the deck. So we have the Fox card here, and we also have here this Book card. Okay, so taking these 5 cards together, I'm seeing here a situation where it looks like you may have been in a situation with, for example, a friend. Many of you may have been dating a friend. If this is not a friend, some of you could have been dating a soulmate. And keep in mind that soulmates are not always in our lives for the long term. You know, they could be in our lives for the short term. They can be in our lives for any period of time, but the purpose of soulmates is to come into our lives in order to teach us some kind of lesson, teach us something in order to help us move forward, progress, evolve in some kind of way. They may bring something to the surface. So soulmates are sometimes meant to be in our lives for a short period of time, but their purpose is to help us grow, help us evolve, perhaps help highlight something that we need to transcend within us in order to have healthy relationships in the future. So moving forward here, I'm seeing a situation where some of you may have been dealing with a soulmate. You may have been dealing with a friend here where it looks like there may have been some dishonesty or some manipulation or some lies, you know, here with this Fox card on the top of the deck. So you may know that there has been some deception or some dishonesty. Somebody may have been cunning and sneaky or manipulative within this connection. The Fox card is a card of somebody who does whatever they need to do in order to get their way. So for example, if a mother fox needs to feed her family, she's going to take from whoever she needs to take from. She's going to do whatever she needs to do in order to attain what it is that she wants so she can feed her family. So this is a card of sneakiness, cunning behavior here. So you may know that you were dealing with a soulmate or dealing with a significant other who had these characteristics or who was exhibiting these behaviors. This could also be you, Scorpio, because this is a general reading. So I see here a situation where somebody may have been keeping some secrets here with this book card. Somebody may have not been sharing their emotions, for example, because this card can deal with somebody who does not share their emotions. You could be dealing with somebody who may have brown hair and brown eyes, or brown hair or brown eyes with this dog card here in the middle. This person may have a prominent tongue as well, but not always. A thick tongue, but not always. But again, I do see here somebody may have been keeping some secrets. A soulmate here may have been keeping some secrets, or may have not been sharing their emotions, or may have been keeping something from you. Something was hidden, and this is regarding this sneakiness going on here. So I see a situation where somebody may have been engaging in some infidelity with this card here, with this roads card or the stairs card. So somebody may have been dealing or somebody may have been engaging in some infidelity. So you may have been dealing, okay, so we have this lady card here. So this lady card on the end could be you, Scorpios, or this can be a female partner. If you are a male in same-sex relationships, this can be just dealing with a more feminine energy, or you could have been this feminine energy. So it just kind of depends, but this is a feminine energy individual here. So even if you date, if you're a female dating same sex, this could be, you know, the more feminine energy here. So I see a situation where this female is either you or this person who you are dealing with, and it could have been that there was some infidelity on this person's behalf. So you could be this female again, you could be dealing with a female, but I do see some infidelity on this soulmate's behalf, on this friend. If you're dating a friend, if you're dating a soulmate, whoever this is, or this person with brown hair, brown eyes, I see infidelity on their behalf. So this could, you know, resonate in different ways because this is a general reading, but that is what I see there. So many of you are dealing with a situation where somebody was sneaky, somebody may have been keeping some secrets, somebody may have been engaging in infidelity, somebody may not want to be tied down even because you know, there may be infidelity. Actually, the not wanting to be tied down is more of the guardian card. But this is different options. So somebody may have different options, different females, for example, or however this resonates, but different love options. Somebody may have not been honest and truthful. Somebody may be, let's see, some of you may be making some kind of big decision regarding this soulmate. So it could be regarding this female soulmate, or regarding this soulmate. If you are a female, you could have some kind of big decision that you're making. For example, you may make the decision to split from this individual, or there could be a split from this particular individual, from this soulmate, you know, because of some infidelity, or because of at least the sneaky behavior. Even if it's not infidelity, some kind of split because of this sneaky behavior, because of these things that are hidden, because of these lies, or not lies, I mean, they could be lies, but it could just be hiding something from you. So that will cause either a separation, or that may lead to some big decision that you have to make within your romantic relationships. So again, somebody may not be wanting to settle down, or somebody may be having other options. There may have been some infidelity, there may have been some third-party situations here, which we did get before. So that makes a lot of sense. These cards can be very very similar here. You know, these are both cards of infidelity going on here. Alrighty, so let's move forward. Wow, I just noticed this is 34 minutes and we're not even into your third prediction yet. So this may be a two-parter regarding your reading. So we'll see how this plays out, but it's likely going to be a two-part reading here. Alrighty, Scorpio. So I'm going to go ahead. Let me arrange your third prediction here, and I will go ahead and tell you what I have. All right, so for your second prediction, Scorpios, I am using my prediction cards here. So I just saw here a card of dishonesty and deception that may have happened here. So again, that may be a theme that you guys have been experiencing, just like this Fox card here. So I'm seeing that many of you are dealing with a past love. As I was shuffling the deck, let me say this. As I was shuffling the deck, some of the cards did pop out. So I have a card of a past love that some of you are dealing with. For some of you, you're going to be experiencing, or you have been experiencing, some challenges. So again, this could be with a past love. So one set of cards that popped out says that there's going to be some new beginning within your love life, and this could occur after some conversations or some new beginnings regarding this connection with this past love, because of some conversations that take place. And this conversation could be something that comes as a surprise to you. You may not be. I just saw 35-55. So again, progression moving forward regarding some major changes that are coming up. So there could be some surprise event that occurs. So this conversation could be a surprise with this past love, and it looks like this is going to, however this conversation goes, I do not have here if it's good or bad within this set of cards, but I do see here that there will be a positive energy that comes out of that conversation if you have a big conversation with your romantic interest during the month of June. So let's go ahead and move forward with your reading. So for the card on the bottom of the deck here is the card of betrayal. So some of you may be feeling as though you were betrayed by somebody, or this could also be you. So some of you could have betrayed your significant other in the past, or you may be during the month of June, because this is a general reading, so the energies can be vice versa. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. So regarding the past position, I see a situation here where some of you Scorpios may have been going through a dark night of the soul kind of situation where you were confronting the shadow within. So this can be confronting issues regarding abandonment, confronting issues regarding rejection, confronting issues regarding fear, maybe feelings of being unlovable, feelings of being unworthy, trust issues. However this resonates with you, it looks like there was some dark night of the soul energy that led to some setbacks within this relationship. So it could have been you having dark night of the soul energy, your significant other having dark night of the soul energy. Most likely you, because this is your reading. So this dark night of the soul energy confronting this shadow within could have led to a feeling of setbacks within your love life. So again, you could be feeling as though there were some setbacks, but it looks like this dark night of the soul energy that you went through, Scorpio, could have been fated in order to help teach you things, move you forward in some way. I'm looking at the people that I have here. I'm not really getting a lot of people. I just see somebody who you really care for, a true love here. I'm also seeing an older female, so a female over the age of 30, or a mature female, whatever the age. So I'm seeing here a situation where, again, these small setbacks, whatever happened in this romantic situation, may have been destiny and may have been fated in order for you to learn, move forward, grow in some kind of way. And I see here that there were definitely some things being hidden, just like this card here. I have here a card of hidden feelings, and I see here that not all was as it seemed in this romantic connection. So you could have been thinking that things were one way, but things were actually not all as they seemed, or this could be vice versa energy. So you could have been portraying that the relationship was one way when this was actually not the reality of the circumstance or of the connection of the situation. So I see here a situation where, okay, moving past this energy. So again, things were not all as they seemed in this situation, but moving past this energy, in the recent past, I see a situation where some of you may have been holding on to a person who was playing games, or you may have been attempting to play games with another individual regarding showing your love. So it could have been that somebody was playing, you could have been holding on to somebody who was playing games regarding showing their love to you if you were this female over the age of 30, or it could be that you were holding on and you were continuing to play games. You could be this older female over the age of 30, or you could be rather a more mature female in this situation, or feel as though you are mature in this situation. But I see here a situation where somebody was playing games. Somebody may not have gotten over that. So either you were, you know, for example, mulling over these thoughts in your head of somebody playing games, or you could have been the one playing the games. What I see here is somebody was doing that, playing games regarding showing their love to this female, if you're a male or if you date females, or you could have been this female. But I see here that it looks like either the relationship came to a completion, or playing the games could have come to a completion, or this female showing their love could have came to a completion. So for example, if you are this female and the more feminine energy in this connection, you could have ceased showing your love to your romantic interest or something like that. So that can resonate in different ways. But again, that is a past energy, so you can take that however it resonates with you. So going on right now, it looks like there's a situation where you may be experiencing some unrequited love in this connection. It does look like there's some toxic energy in this connection, which makes sense because we got the cards of, you know, triangle situation going on, heartache going on. Pay attention to the red flags, control issues being you know, significant in this connection. So it looks like this is a toxic connection with this person, whoever you are dealing with. And that makes sense again, because we have cards here of sneakiness, you know, lies, manipulation, and things like that, not being honest, not being forthcoming, not being open, not being transparent. So there's some unrequited love within this toxic connection. So it can be you, Scorpios, not showing your love to the other individual, or you could be experiencing some unrequited love. So somebody cannot be showing their love, somebody cannot be seeking to reconcile, for example, or, you know, maybe you're wanting to see this person and this person is not choosing to reconcile. Or I see here a situation where, again, there is some unrequited love, or there has been some unrequited love, but somebody is deciding to reconcile, which looks like for many of you is going to be the more likely outcome, because we did get those cards of, yes, this person is coming back, and we did get this card of reunions as well. So it looks like for many of you, there was a toxic connection with this individual. There was some unrequited love, but somebody may be making a love offer. Somebody may make a love offer. This is likely the energy going on whenever you are watching this reading. There is going to be a love offer. Somebody's going to be asking to or attempting to reconcile. Somebody's going to be coming back to reconcile. There's going to be a change in direction from this challenging relationship, leading to fulfillment for some of you. So that's the way that is going to go. Or for others of you, it can be that, again, there was some unrequited love, and there may have been a desire to receive a love offer, or desire to give a love offer and reconcile with this other person. However, you may change your mind regarding that. So there may be a change in direction regarding this desire to provide or give love, or give a love offer, or to reconcile. And this is going to lead to some fulfillment. So this change in direction is going to lead to some fulfillment, likely because it's going to lead to a what's the word that I'm thinking of? I could just say a rise, a focus on an abundance of self-love. So I'll go ahead and share how that works out moving forward. So that's the energy of going on right now. So let's go ahead and move forward and see what's going on the other side of this energy. So Scorpios, this is going to be likely either within the first half of the month, or again, this is going to be on the other side of watching this reading, on the other side of this current energy. So within the next few weeks, or within the next week after watching this reading. So I see here a situation where some of you could be chasing after an individual, or you may feel as though you're chasing after an individual. Another individual may be chasing after you, or you may be just wanting to achieve, wanting to attain, or chasing after the idea of true love, wanting to attain true love, wanting to attain romance and loyalty within your love life. But I do see here a situation where there will be some rejection. So I see here a situation where one person may be chasing after the other person because they may care about that person, or they may be wanting loyalty from another person. I just saw 4413. So stability, security, there could be some angelic healing coming to the situation, but stability and security is going to happen after a new beginning and moving forward. That's what that would say. So I'm seeing here a situation where, again, there could be some rejection that occurs. So it could be that some of you are chasing or seeking love and seeking romance, seeking loyalty from another individual, but there will be 4444 on the clock. Bam, a lot of angelic healing. That was weird. I just saw 4444, but it was 4442. But then when I looked up, it was all four. So a lot of angelic healing. Again, you may have to make some decision or some choice, or there may be some balance needed. Okay, so moving forward with these cards. Again, I see here some rejection, and this rejection, whether if it is on your behalf or the behalf of your significant other, your romantic interest, is going to lead to some karmic lessons. You're going to be learning something during the month of June. So on the other side of this energy, I see here where there may be some hurt feelings, and this is going into the ending portion of the month now. There may be some hurt feelings because of some control issues. Again, so let go of these control issues, because I do see here control and manipulation affecting this relationship or affecting your love life, Scorpios, in a negative way. You may have some hurt feelings because of maybe another person trying to control and manipulate, or it could be hurt feelings because you were trying to control and manipulate and what you were seeking didn't work out as you hoped it would. However this resonates, but I do see here some, some hurt feelings or some sadness because of control and manipulation being a factor in this situation. So it could have been that some of you were dealing with somebody who had a secret commitment, because we did have that third party card, or it could be that some of you are, or there was some control and manipulation in this situation that you may not have shared with others. This control and manipulation could be a secret. You could be experiencing some hurt feelings in secret, or it could be a secret commitment that you were dealing with. So you may not have shared with everybody this commitment that you were in, for example. But I do see here there were some secrets, either a secret commitment or within this commitment. And however this resonates, it does look like there will be, this is probably the best part of this, there will be some healing for you, Scorpios, because it looks like you're going to be increasing your amount or your display of love to yourself. So there's self-love here that will be coming up. This is a significant factor at the end. You can't see that. So there's self-love here. So you may be increasing and showing love to yourself. You may be practicing self-love, showing self-love, engaging in activities that, speak of self-love. So doing things for yourself, self-care. That's what I was seeking. That's what I was looking for. Self-care. You may be engaging in those types of activities as well during the ending portion of the month. So because this reading is already 47 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here with your predictions, and then I'm going to do a second reading for your guidance here. So I do have a nice stack of cards here for you regarding your guidance. So I do see here more themes about progressing. I do see here a theme that not everything will hurt you or disappoint you. Some things about the journey as well. So if you would like to receive guidance about the situation, how to move forward the situation, or for the just the second part of your reading, go ahead and check that out. I will start that reading right now, but again, this is 47 minutes, 48 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this here. So thank you so much for watching this reading or watching these predictions. Please thumbs up and like this video if the messages resonate with you. Please comment, please share, please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can go ahead and do so at my website, PowerLifeHypnosis.com. Also through the Instant Go app, www.instantgo.com/PowerLifeHypnosis. Both links are in the description box below. You can also book a future partner reading with me, an extended future partner reading with me, or a private reading with me through the description box below. So go ahead and check that out. I love you all. I'm wishing you all the best. Much love, much light to you. Check out your moon, sun, and rising sign videos. Again, thumbs up and like this video if the messages resonate with you, and go ahead and check out part 2 to your reading. I will put the link in the description box below. I love you all, my wonderful, beautiful fellow water signs, my Scorpio friends, and I will see you here right on the other side of this video. Mwah! See you guys soon.